Hey, hello everyone. Lori Hoy here. I am in my kitchen today working from home. And those of you follow me for any length of time know that I'm a wellness coach. And one of the things that I do is I research products. I try to find things that are the most beneficial to me and my health. And one of the things that I utilize every single day is a smoothie. And I started using my smoothie as a way to get in all of the nutrients that I needed. So I was kind of that person that would run out the door and not have breakfast ready. I wouldn't have a lunch prepared. And so I would always make really poor choices. Like, can you hear me? Can you feel me on that, right? So I would, being a teacher, I would go to the cafeteria and order a lunch. And sometimes, those of you out there that know, the school lunches aren't the healthiest, right? Even if I would get a salad, some of the things that were on the salad weren't the healthiest. So I thought I'd come in here today because I have a lot of people who ask how I make my smoothie, okay? And I titled this Trying It Again because recently I was able to get a new flavor, and it's peppermint mocha. And the first time I had peppermint mocha, I didn't love it. And part of the thing about me is if I'm going to choose to use a product, I have to love it, right? I have to love it every single day. I have to, especially flavor-wise, food-wise too. Like if I don't love something, truly love it. If I don't feel that it's going to be beneficial to my body, one, and two, if I don't love the taste of it, I'm not going to eat it. I'm going to find an alternative, okay? So I have already gotten, like if you can see here, I add all of these things to my smoothie because I make it a meal. This is quick and easy. You're looking at all these ingredients, you're like, wait, how's that quick? It is. It's so much quicker than other than going through a drive-through, which I won't do because I know that there isn't food there that's healthy for me. So I already put some ice in, and I put 1 cup of frozen spinach. I buy at Walmart, they have the big 16 ounce, so a pound of organic baby spinach. I put it in the freezer, and then I chop it up and put sometimes 2 cups in, but today I'm only going to do 1 cup. And then I'm also going to add this product. It's called Power Greens. So these Power Greens, you know what? I don't have my glasses. Hold on. I can't read to you if I don't have my glasses on. So the Power Greens give you, if you're someone that really doesn't like, boy, they are filthy. Oh well, sorry. They are a way of getting in a serving of vegetables if you're not someone that likes to have vegetables, okay? And I challenge you though, if you are someone that says, oh, I just don't like the taste of vegetables, work with me for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. And I bet you I can get you to eat vegetables and love them in 2 weeks, okay? So we have to change your palate a little bit. It's probably something else that you're eating that's hijacking your taste buds and thinking that vegetables are bad. So, maybe you were someone that was never introduced to vegetables until you were later in life, and you've already adapted to the taste of things that are sweet. And that does mask your taste buds for vegetables. Okay, so in this Power Greens product, there's chlorella, spinach, cucumber, celery, kale, which I do not, guys, I've tried it. I like it in soup. I'm not a fan of kale just to have in a salad. Someone has to make it special for me because you have to do this massaging thing with oil and vinegar, and I don't know. That takes too much time for me. So I buy it already dried in this respect. Or I'll eat kale chips, right? There's a brand at the local supermarket that I like. Brad's County, something like that. I don't remember. And it also has matcha green tea powder in here. So I will put a scoop of that in. So right now in my smoothie, I have 2 servings of vegetables. And I try my best to get in 6 to 8 servings of vegetables a day. And I don't mean starchy vegetables. I mean like leafy green vegetables, okay? Or like cauliflower and broccoli. So 1 scoop of this equals 1 serving of vegetables. So right now I have 2 servings in my container. To that, I'm going to add these two things, which one is, these are cacao nibs, and you guys know I love these. I'll just give you a share. Cocoa or cacao, chocolate. Smells so good, tastes terrible because there's no sugar in them. So to your palate and to my palate, it tastes like dust. So when I chew on these outside of being in a smoothie that has a little bit of stevia in it, they taste terrible. So I put 1 scoop, 1 tablespoon, this is a tablespoon, in there. And cacao, pure cacao is an antioxidant. It also has some other really beneficial things to help you focus, you know, kind of a little bit of caffeine, but not like crazy caffeine, all right? Oh, I need that. And then for a healthy fat, I add a tablespoon, sometimes 2, of coconut chips. These are organic coconut chips there, okay? So right now I have those 2 products in, or 2 different things. Then I have chia seeds. Chia is a good source of fiber and protein. So I put, this is a 1/2 tablespoon scoop. I put a 1/2 tablespoon sometimes, why not? We'll put 2 in today. So that's a good healthy dose of fiber. And then I'm going to put 1 tablespoon in of, I don't normally use this, but I bought it, so I'm going to use it up. I like my own almond butter that I make, but I'm out. And then the almond butter that I just got at the grocery store is at the center, so I can't use that. So I'm going to use 1 tablespoon, a little bit more, of that to give me some more healthy fats and protein. And then I have this product, which is a recovery product, meaning it's a protein drink that you drink after your workout. Because I practice intermittent fasting, if I would drink this 30 minutes after my workout, it would break my fast because it is 150 calories. And if you drink, or if you eat anything over 50 calories in the morning before you eat anything, that breaks a fast, okay? Which is, fasting is good. So I'm gonna add this today. This is something that I haven't added with the peppermint mocha, and I'm hoping that it's gonna change my flavor a little bit because I was not a fan. And I even went to Starbucks and got a peppermint mocha once just to try the flavor. Still didn't like it. I basically like my own peppermint stuff. So I wanna add that in, scoop of that. And then, I'm going to add a packet of my superfood powder, which is peppermint mocha. So who is a peppermint mocha fan out there? I am a pumpkin spice girl. I can make my own peppermint smoothie that tastes like a thin mint. That I like. This just wasn't a fan. So we're going to try it again. Because sometimes things change, right, over time. So that's in there. And then I'm going to add 2 cups of unsweetened, and I should have put this in first. I'm going to have a little volcano here. 2 cups of unsweetened almond milk. Now you might be wondering why I don't use, and this isn't going to the bottom, so I have to help it, why I don't use milk, regular cow's milk. Because I have a sensitivity to dairy, and basically about 75 to 80% of the population does have a sensitivity to dairy, but we have been, I'm a messy cook, guys, just saying. We have been told that we need cow's milk to be healthy for our bones, and actually, if you think about it, we are the only mammal on Earth, that drinks milk, that drinks mother's milk, and not even our own species, after we're adults. Think about your kids, if you're a mom or a dad, or you're a grandparent, right? Obviously you were a mom or a dad before you became a grandparent. I'm hoping that's going to be enough liquid. We'll see. Sometimes it's not enough liquid and it gets really super thick. But anyway, we stopped making the enzyme lactase that helps to break down the milk enzyme, or the milk fat, lactose. So that's where you get lactose intolerant. It's a sugar in milk, and 80 to 90% of us have a sensitivity. 70 to 80, I think it was. I'm sorry, have a sensitivity to dairy, and so you don't know you have it unless you eliminate it, put it back into your nutrition, your daily nutrition, and wait and see what kind of reaction you have, if you have any. When I have too much dairy, like normal milk dairy, okay, like normal cheese, I get bloated, I get gassy, and sometimes it repeats on me, meaning I bring it up, right? So it's something that I have eliminated. There's one other thing I'm going to add that I forgot. And you're probably going to think, what? Pink Himalayan sea salt. I am adding some extra, this meal stinks. Electrolytes plus salt brings out the flavor. Pink Himalayan sea salt has extra minerals in it. It's not like the white table salt that people are afraid of, okay? You can't be afraid of Himalayan pink sea salt because it does have all those extra goodness. The white salt that we get, Morton salt, it's been highly processed, stripped of all the nutrients. Again, just like other foods that I've talked to you about before. So let's keep your fingers crossed that this doesn't overflow, because this has happened to me before. And then I'm going to blend it in my Ninja. And I do auto blend, so it just blends it on its own. So I'm going to ask you to pause, just, whatever. I'm going to blend it. It's going to be loud, all right? But it's only going to be, I don't even know how long it is, 45 seconds of blending. Maybe. There we go. I got it. Super loud. Because I put spinach in it. Like I said earlier, I get 2 servings of vegetables right here, and it tastes, most of the time it tastes like dessert, okay? Because it's either my favorite is chocolate, but I'm going to give this peppermint mocha another shot because I added my post-workout protein powder to it. The protein powder in that tastes like a malt chocolate milkshake, okay? So, one of the questions you might have, and I can't see any comments, guys, if you're asking, is why I use these supplements. Because I never used to use supplements before. I didn't know that I needed to. So, because I'm someone that is active on a regular basis, that I teach fitness classes, I do all kinds of different workout programs, I need to properly fuel my body to fuel it, one, and to help repair the damage that I'm doing. And one of the things that I thought was very contradicting to when I was learning about fitness is that you basically tear down your muscles in order to build them up. So in order for you to get the proper buildup of muscles and eliminate some of the soreness that you would have, say starting a new program like I did last week, you need to make sure that you're properly fueling your body, right? When you don't properly fuel your body, what you've just done kind of is just null. And so I choose to use supplements because I cannot get all of the nutrients that I need in the food that I eat on a regular basis in order to do all those things. So a lot of what is in here, in the super fuel powder that I use, it's not just protein. There are digestive enzymes in here, so that helps me keep me regular, if you know what I'm saying. And now that I'm 50, Colon health is a big thing, right? This one you got to sign up for your first colonoscopy, which I haven't done yet, and make sure that all of the things are working properly. They're also good for gut health. Gut health, having good gut health keeps you healthy. Not sick, not getting susceptible to illnesses, okay? So this is not just a smoothie. It's not just vegetables and fruit. It is something that's going to help me sustain my health. There are over 70 superfoods in it, and if you come down to the fitness center, back behind the desk, I usually share some kind of a fact about some of the things that you should have in your daily diet, like pre and probiotics. This has a probiotic in it that is called Bacillus coagulans. I know, I don't know Latin. I'm not a scientist, so I don't know how they come up with these names. But if you are someone that's recommended to take a probiotic, that is one of the best probiotics to take because it does exactly what it's supposed to do. It's the only one, however, that gets into the intestines, and that's where you need a probiotic to go. A lot of them die in the stomach because of all the acids, okay? So Bacillus coagulans is encapsulated, so it makes its way through the stomach into the intestine area where you need the probiotics in the first place. This also has prebiotics, which gets all of the good bacteria in there moving and ready to do its job, right? To digest food. So there is my smoothie for today. Let me taste test it in front of you. Remember, peppermint mocha was not my favorite. I didn't love it. And this is the second time I've had it. That's it. And now I've added the chocolate post-workout powder to see how it's going to flavor it for me. So here we go. Okay, much better. It just needed some chocolate. Of course, right? All right, guys. I hope some part of this was helpful to you. There are a lot of different protein powders out there, superfood powders out there. Here's what I will say to you as my tip. Yes, I would love for you to utilize the one that I do because I've done the research on the product. It has nothing artificial, very clean, and that's what is important to me. So if you are going to go out to the grocery store or go to GNC, please don't go there, please, and look into incorporating a daily smoothie into your daily nutrition, please make sure you read the ingredients. And I don't mean the nutrition facts, not this piece, okay? Where is it? Okay. The ingredient labels. What is in it? If there's anything that ends in OSE, that is an artificial sweetener. And what that artificial sweetener will do is break down your stomach lining over time, and it will create leaky gut. And leaky gut will then lead to autoimmune disorders, cancer, all kinds of things that you just don't want. So if you are going to go out, like I said, and do some research, read on it, look up the ingredients, find out what's in there. Don't take my word for it. Go research it, right? Go do the research. I mean, if you have something at home that you're using right now and you would like to see if there's something in there that you should stay away from, I would be happy to look at the ingredients, but you got to get me a clear picture of it. Just send it to me in Messenger. I'll look at the ingredients and I'll make some recommendations. There are some really good superfood powders out there that are not just protein. I am a proponent of this one. There are other ones out there that are almost as good. They're not as good. Just tuned in. What are you talking about? I was just sharing, Jacqueline, how I make my daily smoothie, and I'm trying peppermint mocha again because it wasn't my favorite. And I added some chocolate, the chocolate recover powder. So anyway, I would be happy to help you out there, guys. That's part of what I do as a coach. And Jacqueline is one of the girls that I help out with her nutrition. And she sent me pictures of ingredients a ton of times, and I've just given some recommendations of things to stay away from my research. That's what I do. It's what I love. And I like actually getting stumped by an ingredient. I know, really weird, right? So I like to go and find out more about ingredients that I'm not aware of. So that helps to educate me, and it helps me do what I do as a coach, okay? If you want to know more about any of the products that I shared with you today, feel free to ask questions. Either drop them in the comments, or you can send me a private message and I will share. I'm an open book, guys. But not everything that's out there on the market is safe for you, and that's part of what I want to do, is help you learn how to read ingredients and make the best choice possible for you and your goals. Have a great Friday afternoon. I have to get ready for a conference call, and this is my first meal of the day. And here it is, 12:30. So I have a half an hour before my meeting, so I'm going to enjoy my smoothie and get busy. Have a great day, guys.